Church. I'm Elizabeth. I'm John. Here is Hannah with the pledge. Good morning. Would everyone please stand as I lead our school in the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And remember Christ. Together, everyone achieves more.
Live in our studio today are Hannah, Delaney, and Noah with a special report on cafeteria expectations. Over to you, Hannah.
Thank you, John. Delaney, for students who don't know about the third grade lunch, could you explain how the Quiet Coyote sign works in the cafeteria?
Once the Quiet Coyote sign is up, the lunchroom starts getting quieter and quieter.
Noah, is this usually done by teachers or by students?
It starts with students at one table.
Now remember that word that we learned in our assembly last week? What is that word, Delaney?
Empathy.
Can you explain what it means, Noah?
It means putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
When students raise their hand and show the Quiet Coyote sign to lower their noise in the cafeteria, who are they showing empathy for, Delaney?
For the teachers and other students.
Thank you for helping us understand how the Quiet Coyote sign works in the cafeteria. Now let's see it in action. Roll the tape, please.
Thank you for quieting down, boys and girls. Go back to eating. And remember, try to keep our voices low.
Okay. We have a special report on a recent author's visit. Great camera work, Emerson. Roll the tape, please. On Monday and Tuesday, January 31st and February 1st, Ryan T. Higgins, author and illustrator of Twaddleland's Cheese, came to the 4th grade class at Chris. Ryan T. Higgins is a 27-year-old cartoonist who likes the outdoors and cheese sandwiches. He grew up in southern Maine and has a Bachelor of Arts and Ecology at the College of the Atlantic. He is a vegetarian who does not like vegetables. Well, I don't either. Here's Jeb with reading a few pages of Twaddleland's Cheese.
Thank you, Jackie. We all know that money does not grow on trees, but nobody said that it does not grow on cheese, said the Tarleton's mayor to the Tarletonese. He had a cheese factory built on a hill. He hired cheesemakers with cheese-making skills. But even before the first workday was through, they made so much cheese no one knew what to do. So they sold it as furniture. They stuffed it in mail, till the whole town was full, from the church to the jail. But as the cheese gathered and grew rather old, it didn't grow money, it only grew mold. A town full of cheese isn't really that swell, 'cause cheese in the breeze makes an unpleasant smell. Something had to be done, and done very quick. So they trucked off a cheese 100 feet thick. What do you think will happen next? To find out, you can check the book out in our library. Ryan T. Higgins is publishing a new book called How Humphrey Got His Zipper. He showed us the whole book, but he wasn't supposed to. Here's a picture that he made for our class. And that is Ryan T. Higgins' signature. Weird, huh? You can go on his website at cockleberry.com. Back to you in the studios.
Our fitness reporters this month are Evan, Gage, and Katie. Great camera, Caitlin. Roll the tape, please.
for another fitness report. February is Heart Month, and today you'll be jumping for your health and jump rope for heart of it. But snowshoeing is also great for your fitness.
We're here in the woods making our own trails. It's a great workout.
It's a fun way to get fit. Get your heart pumping and you're out in the fresh air. See? Watch! But be careful not to fall. Ah! Signing off. Back to you and Elizabeth and John.
Our Health Beat reporters this month are Kai, Ashton, and Leah. Great camera, Caroline, roll the tape, please.
Hi, this is Ashton.
And this is Kai.
And this is Leah.
We are Health Beat reporters this week.
This week, we are going to talk about winter safety and some tips to keep us safe while having fun.
That's right, Ashton. We are going to talk about snowball sledding, skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, ice skating, and playground safety.
So let's get to it. First we asked some of our friends at Coastal Ridge how they keep safe in winter snow and winter.
Do you think it is a good idea to wear a helmet while sledding?
I think so, because you're much safer wearing a helmet, especially if you crashed into something. You'd be safer wearing the helmet than not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you stay safe in the snow?
I always wear my lovely boots when I go out in the snow for good grip so I won't slip on the ice.
When you are snowboarding, do you think it's a good idea to bring shin guards and a helmet and stuff like that?
Definitely, especially if they're beautiful colors.
How do you stay safe when you're skiing?
Well, you would probably try and stay to the slopes that you think are you're most comfortable riding on, and try not to go in the double black diamonds and big stuff like that.
What do you do when you What do you do to stay safe when you're snowshoeing?
Kai, when I snowshoe, one thing I do that's safe is always to check how deep the snow is where I'm about to jump. I like to jump off rocks and things into deep snow. So you got to go down below before to check how deep the snow is first, maybe with a branch or something.
Thank you. Now that you've heard some really good ideas, let's go over them.
Skating. Always wear a helmet, and if skating on a pond, always have an adult check to make sure it's safe and never go alone.
Sledding. Anyone go to the golf course to sled? Good idea to wear a helmet and always walk up one side of the hill to avoid downhill sledding. Snowboarding. Always wear a helmet. Same as skiing. Always look where you're going. Never go too fast. Snowshoeing. Make sure you wear appropriate shoes, coat, hat, mittens, and snow pants. Never go alone. Playground safety. Watch where you're going. Watch out for poles.
Have a safe, fun winter vacation.
Weather reporters this month are Matthew and Rose. Great camera work, Erica. Roll the tape, please.
Hi, thank you, Elizabeth and John. I'm Matthew. And I'm Rose. And this is your weekend weather report.
Today's Friday, but it's the warmest day of the week, but we have some rain.
Tomorrow looks much better and cooler.
Sunday we're going to have the most sun, but it's going to be the coldest day of the weekend because it's going to be below freezing. Sunday will be a good day to stay inside and play video games.
And watch movies and party.
Back to the studio.
Here at the announcements of birthdays are Hannah and Ian. Over to you, Hannah.
Thank you, John. We have no student or staff birthdays today, but over the vacation, Miles in Mrs. Switzer's class is celebrating his birthday on February 21st. Caitlin in Mrs. Pepin's class is celebrating her birthday on February 22nd. Cole and Mrs. Marquise, Margaret and Mr. Harris, and William and Mrs. Wheelock's class are all celebrating their birthdays on February 24th. Sophia and Mrs. Peterson's and Brooke and Mrs. Switzer's are celebrating their birthdays on February 25th. And Lillian and Mrs. Bradburn's class is celebrating her birthday on February 26th. Happy birthday to all these wonderful students. Back to you.
Today we will be celebrating Winter Fun Day. Please remember to put on all your winter outer clothing before heading outside. Teachers, please take attendance as soon as possible this morning before outside activities begin. Also, students, please remember to hand in your blue homeschool folders to your teachers this morning if you have not already done so. Back to you, Elizabeth.
For WBN4 News, this concludes our monthly broadcast brought to you by Mrs. Pierce's class. I'm Elizabeth. And I'm John. Signing off for Broadcast News.
12 and a half years.